Hi everyone, Peter Liciaga here. I do hope you guys are doing great today. I thought I'd put together this video simply because I've had a couple of our students at Dinoto Karate Center, of which I am a master instructor there. We're doing live online training during this time, and also I've had a couple of parents and some of my friends spoke about this, this new normal we have, this, because many of us are staying at home. Yours truly, I'm staying home, staying safe, and really helping to put what they say, put off, get this COVID-19 situation handled and get past this. And I'm doing my part. So what I wanted to do is just answer this simple question of, okay, what do I do in the course of my day? And so a couple of them were asking me what I did. So what I wanted to do is share some tips that I'm calling tips for success at home. And of course, I have a home studio, but it was designed mostly for audio and my podcast and some video stuff. But I had to make it bigger so I could do my classes. So I'm basically using things around the house. I'm not really buying anything new because I'm just holding on to my resources and just using what I've got and creating things that I'm doing that's going to help me be successful at home because I'm at home. So I wanted to share with you guys some things that I'm doing, some tips for success. And some of you will probably can add to this. Some of you probably already know this, you're probably already doing that. So if you have any tips that I'm not, listing here, just put them right below in the comment section. And I have 10. I have 10. My erasable board here. This is my journal here, my calendar. Okay, and I'm just going to put this here like this. Okay, it's very simple, and I'll put my little eraser underneath it that gives some levels. So I'll write down here. I apologize for my light. My light's up there. See my light right there? That's my light right there. Right there. That's my light right there, reflecting off the top. So doing the best that I can with my lighting, but it's I'm happy with it. My students are doing a great job. So anyway, we got the number one thing. Let me write this down. Number one thing is routine. You have to create a new routine. And it's so important that you have a routine. And of course, you have to honor the flexibility, but you got to be flexible with your routine, but you have to have it structured, and it's got to be time-based, and it's got to have goals that are based on a vision. And something that I know I want to do is I want to create a vision. Okay, this is the reality of today, and my routine has to adapt and be able to accommodate the current reality of today. So I'm home. Okay, I'm not getting up. Get up in the morning. I'm not getting up in preparation to go somewhere outside of my home. And so I have to adapt. I have to create a routine. So what's my routine? And so you've got to create a routine. I'll show my routine in a second. Okay, guys. So you want to create a routine, and your routine has to be flexible enough. It has to honor your flexibility because you're home. Okay, you can get up a little bit later if you want, or earlier if you want. You can eat when you want. You can make these accommodations. You can create your routine. However, the routine has to be a positive one that's going to build you up and set a good role model for your kids and for your everyone that's in the house. Lead the way. I know I want to lead the way and model a routine that's going to help my family through this current crisis. Okay, and so make sure you have a routine that's set, and that routine has to be structured from when you get up in the morning to what you do in the course of the day. And it has to be time based with goals, and your goals have to be based on a vision. My vision at the end of this time is to be stronger, smarter, better equipped to work from home, and better equipped to serve my students, because I'm a martial arts instructor, serve my students, serve our staff, and serve my community. And at the end of all this, my vision is that I'm going to be stronger, more fit, mentally, physically, emotionally, to move forward in our new normal, because it will be a new normal when we get to the end of this, because this will come to an end, and we will have a new normal. And I envision myself stronger, better, and better equipped and healthy and all that. Okay, so it has to be based on that. So number two is you have a workspace. Have a workspace that you've designated that you're going to use every day. and as a room or even just a space. I have our garage. I have my home office, my home studio in a garage that when we moved here, we had a large garage and we separated it. My wife has her space and I have my space, so we have a workspace that we go to. And it doesn't matter whether it's, just a desk in a corner or a closet, and or where you emptied out everything in that closet, so you have a workspace, or just your couch, but your workspace that you will go to that's designated for work, and that you're not going to mix in your workspace. You're not going to mix doing personal things and work. It's a workspace where you're going to go there, and once you're there, you're here to work. So it's a workspace that you've designated and where you're going to engage in work. Now, if your work does not have to do with social networks or your phone, however, I believe most of us, it does. So in that workspace, you have to have it in your mind that you're not going to be doing social networking or of phone use that's not work related. You have to have that mindset. You have to be disciplined in this workspace. Now, when you step out of this workspace, then you move off. You can do whatever you want. But when you come into this workspace, it has to be disciplined in your mind that I am here to work. So my space is here for work. When I'm in here, it's the whole energy in this space is for working and serving my community, serving my students, meeting the needs of my staff, and being there for Master Donato as we continue to build and meet the needs of our students and our community. So have a workspace. That's number 2. Number 3 is, be dressed. Okay, dressed for your success, as they say, dressed. Okay, this is what I wear because I'm a martial arts instructor. I do fitness, and so I wear appropriate clothing. When I do my classes, when I teach classes, I'm in my uniform or in a T-shirt. That's Dinoto Karate. That's a school T-shirt. So I am dressed. I'm here. I'm clean. I'm shaven. I am dressed for success. I'm not in my pajamas, and I'm not spending my whole day in it because it's a psychological trigger. Then when you get up in the morning, you make your bed, you wash up, you clean up, and you are dressed, you take a shower, you get cleaned up, and you are acting as if you are going to a job because you're ready for work. Whether you're going to your job, which is maybe in your workspace, or making appointments, it doesn't matter. This is a mindset, and you have to have in your routine this mindset that I am going to work. That's my routine, and you lead the way in that. So be dressed for success, dressed to impress. And I do a lot of online teaching and communicating. And I just sent a video to a client here on there. I need to make sure I am alert and I am what we call in the acting industry, in the entertainment industry, camera ready. So make sure you're dressed for success. Okay, number 4 is prioritize. I hope I spelled that right. If not, then you guys can check. Prioritize. Make sure you prioritize what you need to get done in the day. Set up and work it out so that you can see it and it's in front of you, front and mind, and you know exactly what you are doing. You write it out, and so I have it on my calendar right to my side right over here. I have my calendar there. I have my calendar here, and I have my journal here where everything's laid out, written out, so that I know exactly what my priorities are for the day. I just had a meeting with Master Donato, and I added to what I needed to get done today. We spoke about what we needed to get done. And I did it. I get up in the morning. I know exactly what I need to do. So make sure you do that. And matter of fact, let me show you. I'll show you what let me see here. Yes, let me show you what I'm doing here. And let me show you my journal because you guys can see this here. Okay, and I'll put this off to the side for a second. And if you look in my journal right over here, I'll bring it a little bit closer to you guys. There's the date. And then always at the top, I put whatever it takes, get it done. And I fill my day. From the moment I wake up, I get up at 4 o'clock in the morning, and it says rise. meditate, and water. That's what I do. I basically get my mindset. I breathe, breath work, and I get my mind right. I meditate, I pray, and then I do study for my podcast, and it's listed. Okay, everything's prioritized there. Then after I do my podcast, okay, which my podcast was, powerful positive push. Okay, and then let me make sure it's here so you guys see that. And then right over here, it goes down the line, breakfast, and then I prepare. What is this? Is preparation for my workout. 8:30, I do a live workout. Again, this is something that I'm started doing now. Okay, during this time, I do this every day. And then I have my meeting with Master Dinoto, and then I produce and create whatever videos I need to do, which is what I'm doing right now, to serve my community based on responses from my community. They tell me, they ask questions, or I watching their comments, and I decide, okay, I'm going to serve them, give them this, okay, whatever my students need, I produce that, and then I connect with people during this time, 11 o'clock. Then I eat, and then I do what I call a BWM, which is breath work and meditation. Again, just a moment. I take time in my day. Then I do private lessons. Then I do the virtual classes. Then I start wrapping up my day and planning for my next day. I eat. Okay, I ate early at 12 o'clock. I ate right after I did my breath work and meditation. I eat a small snack. Then I continue through my day. And at 8 o'clock, I eat again. And then around 9 o'clock, I get quiet, what I call quiet mind. I start quieting my mind. And between 9 and 10 o'clock, I go to sleep. That's my priorities for the day. And again, it's flexible, and I have what they call, I have flexibility in my rigidity, as some would say. I learned that from a good friend of mine, Dave Kovar. Okay, guys, so prioritize, prioritize, prioritize. Okay, and so make sure you keep it front in mind, have it written down. Again, be flexible, don't stress, and have it, which brings us to the next one, is make sure it's detailed, 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 like I showed you. Okay, it's so important that you detail what you're going to do in the day, and it's something that you're going to work hard toward. Don't stress about it. Again, be flexible in your rigidity. However, you must make sure you're disciplined, and let your family see that. You wake up with a mission, and whatever it takes, like I say, whatever it takes, you get what you need to get done. Okay, the next one, okay, number 6, is take the time in your day, to do what I call breath work and mindful meditation, or prayer. Okay, take the time in your day to do that. Calm yourself in the day. Plan that. Put it in your day. That's part of my routine. It's always been part of my routine, and don't change that. You've got to take time for yourself. Breathe. And I got together with my sister the other day, and we went live, and she took me through. She's an expert in this. She took me through breath work and meditation. We did it 15 minutes. It was excellent. You guys can do that. You can do it anytime. So take moments in your day, time in your day, to do breath work, meditation, prayer, and what I call mindful calming moments. Okay, guys? So number 7 is this: move your body. Move your body. That's why every day, move your body. Okay, every day I get up and I'll do an 8:30. Well, I'm up already. I'm up at 4, but at 8:30 a.m. every day, I'm doing a live 10-minute workout. Doesn't take long, but you move your body. I do a full body workout. Sometimes I'll focus on center, but I've been doing it every day. I've done it 8 days in a row, and I'll do it every single day, 7 days a week, until we are done with this stay-at-home crisis with COVID-19. Okay, guys, you got to move that body. Sitting in front of the desk, sitting in front of the couch, and I want to encourage you not to get stuck on the couch watching Netflix. This is why it's so important to have this routine where you're working. So get up, move your body, quick, short, simple, full body workouts. and I have that for you guys. I'm doing it every day. I do it at 8:30 in the morning live, but you have it available at your convenience to do it. I have people that are doing it any time of the day around the world. I have friends in Europe, in Germany, London that are doing it, which is exciting. So move your body. The next thing here, number 8, is create your environment. Create environment. And my wife uses music, create environment. And you can use, she has candles she'll put up, have candles she puts up, music she puts up. I like it quiet unless I'm training. I put music there. So you create your environment, this atmosphere. You can put pictures up. You can do things. I have on here my environment. I have a little robot there that just has here. I have a little rock on my desk, Black Belt Strong, DKC Rocks. It's right on my desk here. Okay, so I have everything that creates my environment. And I wear my sweatshirt more often than not. I wear sweatshirts that I designed, that I wear, that keeps me motivated, so that when I look now on the screen watching myself, I have this motivates me. Create your environment. Music. Some people I know use essential oils. My wife will whip out the essential oils and have that going to candles. So create your environment. Okay, number 9 is end day routine. Have a routine for the end of your day, and I shared that with you. Okay, for end day. That's for me, is that at 8 o'clock, as soon as I'm done, my last class is it finishes around 6:30 for now, 7 o'clock. And as soon as that's done, I wrap up. I make sure I get my next day highlights that I need to do the next day. Make sure, because everything's taping. I have a routine, but I have some things I want to make sure I highlight. Some notes that I took that I want to do the next day. Some things I couldn't get done today. I'll make sure I note that, and I'll wrap my day up. I shut my lights off. And then if you need to shut down your computer, shut that down. I step out of my space. I close my door. I leave my smartphone here. And then I go into my home, because my office is in my garage. Okay, and that's it. I end my day. And then my end day routine is where I then just calm my mind, and I start calming down. I don't think of work. I don't watch the news. And, I'm just quieting myself, and I'm just taking breaths, breathing, and maybe just reflecting on my day. And then I go through this, takes me to my bedtime routine. Okay, have a bedtime routine. Bedtime routine. Where I lay down, I take my deep breaths, I calm my mind, and I think of things that I'm grateful for. I usually think of my family, my wife, and our health, and the people around the world. And I have thoughts and prayers for people around the world, and I just calm my mind with gratitude. Take my deep breaths, I close my eyes, and then 99% of the time I go out. And that's it. That's my day. So anyway, guys, that's what I want to share with you guys today. Tips for success at home, your whole day. Make sure you start your day with success by having a routine. Okay, I thought I'd share that with you guys. If you want to reach out to me, share with me what you're doing. Okay, I'd love that. Comment, like, subscribe to my channel, all that fun stuff. Other than that, guys, I'll see you guys next time. Take care.